Hello, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to 911 Pursuit Zone. In a quiet corner of South Hanover Street, a routine patrol turned into a split-second standoff. Officers approached a man they believed connected to an ongoing case.
We'll just check it.
You got it on you today, my man. It was all on video. When you were shooting up the garage last week, or a couple days ago.
Okay, anything.
All right, well, as long as you ain't got a gun on you, all right. Kind of figured you probably got rid of it after we came by earlier, but we should probably check just in case.
But as questions began, he rose and pointed a gun directly at them. Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, he refused.
Yo! Whoa! Gun! Put it down! Don't drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Gunfire erupted. One officer was hit, but his injuries were not life-threatening.
Yo! Gun! Put it down! Don't drop the gun! Drop the gun!
The man, later identified as 39-year-old Anthony Ferguson, did not survive. Some confrontations aren't about winning or losing. They're about moments where a choice could change everything. And when fear pulls the trigger, no one walks away untouched.
Stop.
Around 1 p.m., police received a report of a man swinging a metal pipe on Wilshire Boulevard. Officers from the LAPD's Wilshire Division quickly arrived, hoping to defuse the situation peacefully. However, the suspect, Timothy Kamen, 53 years old, refused to drop the weapon and suddenly attacked, striking an officer. Fortunately, the officer sustained only minor injuries and was treated at the scene.
Put the stick down. No, put the stick down. I ain't put nothing down. Put the stick down. Tase him.
Put that down.
Tase him. Get him again. No, what you doing? Back off. Back off. Get down. Get down. Get on the ground. Go. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. No. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I ain't going nowhere. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now. Flip it. Get the stick now. Okay, stick down. No. Okay, hold on.
Police then used a taser and beanbag rounds to subdue the suspect. Kamen was taken to the hospital in stable condition and later charged with assaulting an officer with a deadly weapon. Every confrontation should begin with words, but it doesn't always end that way. In the end, it's composure and restraint that shape the outcome. A black sedan sped down I-10, ignoring 3 patrol cars pulled over with officers standing just feet away. The driver slowed as if to stop, then suddenly hit the gas. The car weaved onto the shoulder, then slipped back into traffic like a game of cat and mouse. But this wasn't just a reckless driver. The vehicle was linked to a homicide in Orlando. Multiple units joined the pursuit. The chase stretched across counties, speeds climbing, patrol cars closing in, but the suspect refused to surrender. Near mile marker 203, the net tightened. Commands echoed through pounding hearts. He couldn't cross that line. When you carry a secret too heavy, even the quietest highway will speak. And the interstate never forgets who tried to run. What started as a simple license plate violation turned into a full-speed pursuit. A white Mercedes ignored commands to stop and sped away. The car tore through SR-70, jumped onto I-95, weaved traffic, and crashed while making an illegal U-turn. Despite pressure, the driver refused to give up. Two pits later, the car was stopped. Inside, cocaine, MDMA, marijuana, and a fake plate. Both suspects were taken into custody. Running might feel like freedom for a moment, but consequences always ride shotgun. If you were the officer that day, how would you respond? Comment yes if you'd follow the law all the way. A simple seatbelt stop turned into a high-speed pursuit when Jonathan Hartger hit the gas instead of pulling over. His elderly mother was in the back seat, also unbuckled. Hartger sped through I-75/85 and I-85, weaving across lanes, forcing other drivers off the road, and even driving against traffic. Speeds hit 95 miles per hour. After multiple PT attempts, officers stopped the vehicle. Hartiger resisted but was taken into custody. He had a suspended license, a fake plate, and a warrant from Michigan. Fear and pressure might spark panic, but they don't justify chaos. Sometimes stopping isn't losing, it's choosing safety over pride. Officers tried to stop a white Ford Fusion linked to vehicle theft, but the driver, Juwan Jackson, refused to pull over.
Hit the shoulder at the northbound at the 1. Sped through a residential area, ran red lights, and entered the I-20 freeway. A
petit maneuver pushed his vehicle into the guardrail, but Jackson still tried to flee. Jackson ran downhill, escaped K9 Loco, but was tracked from above. A trooper used a taser near train tracks to arrest him. Jackson now faces multiple charges and had an active warrant. If running means risking everyone else's safety, maybe stopping is the real freedom. A stolen box truck barreling the wrong way on I-75 turned Tuesday morning into a scene of chaos. Brandon J. Baker, 34, had just committed an armed carjacking before taking the truck from the Tampa area.
Celebration toy. From the Navy audience, something makes it. Definitely dangerous. I'm thinking get this vehicle. Alright, where you at now? Northbound into Butler Plaza. Northbound 37 Boulevard.
As he drove north in the southbound lanes, he smashed into multiple vehicles, including police cruisers, showing no sign of slowing down.
Signal board and wrong lane of traffic.
Get the state to help them. Drive me and stop them now.
Attention 10, we are going through the Metro Diner Plaza. We're on 34th. Everybody, let's drive for a second. Keep calling. We're through the parking lot. Want to come out of 34th Street. Attention 10, again, coming back out on the 34th Street. Going back southbound on 34th.
The pursuit ended in Gainesville when Baker ditched the truck and ran. Troopers and deputies quickly closed in, taking him into custody without further incident. Speed, steel, and defiance can't outrun justice. One reckless choice doesn't just risk your future, it threatens everyone in your path. He stole a CRV right from a woman's driveway. With the owner's help, police tracked the SUV to an alley in Eastlake.
Hey, Seattle police!
Spotting officers, the suspect jumped in, slammed into a baby carrier, a patrol unit, and two parked cars, barely missing a toddler.
Stop! Under arrest! You are under arrest!
He ran but was tackled after resisting arrest. 3 officers were injured. Inside the SUV, tools, drugs, and a banned magazine. Stealing a car isn't just theft, it puts strangers in the crosshairs of chaos. What if you were the first officer to stop a suspicious truck on the highway? Luna County, New Mexico. Officer Darian Jarrett initiated the traffic stop. The driver, Omar Cueva, exited with a firearm and opened fire without warning. Officer Jarrett was struck and did not survive. A statewide pursuit followed.
He's on the shoulder. The guy can't breathe.
They're 230%.
I'm right behind them. They're still eastbound. It's approaching the 140.
Already notified Texas.
1333 Central. He's on pure rim. He's on pure rim on the front right tire.
Cueva sped down the highway, and after a decisive pity maneuver, a fierce gunfight between both sides erupted instantly.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Another officer was injured but survived. Jarrett left behind 3 children and a pregnant wife. The incident led to changes in statewide procedures, so no officer faces danger alone again. If you believe no one should stand alone in moments like this, comment yes.
Fire by his head! Fire by his head!
Flew past the overpass at exit 24, doing well over the speed limit. When a state trooper tried to stop him, 19-year-old Tyrese Lancaster hit the gas. The pursuit stretched across Interstate 530, with speeds reaching 140 miles per hour. Lancaster weaved through traffic, exited, then re-entered the highway as more troopers joined the chase. Near exit 35, he lost control, crashing into a guardrail. One trooper boxed him in, another collided with the car. Lancaster was treated for minor injuries and taken into custody. Inside the car, a gym bag, men's clothes, and 4 unopened beers. He now faces multiple charges, including underage alcohol possession. A few cans and a reckless choice nearly turned deadly. Fast doesn't mean free.
You're running like you're stupid. Shut up.
Douglas County, Georgia. Police responded to an armed robbery at an AT&T store on Thornton Road, where 3 suspects allegedly stole iPhones at gunpoint. When the suspect vehicle was spotted, a high-speed chase began, ending in a crash nearby. The entire incident was captured on Dashcam video. One suspect was identified as 33-year-old Quanarus Smith, a former Denver Broncos defensive end. A black handgun was recovered from the scene. The road from the football field to a jail cell can be just a few wrong choices apart, and those choices often start the moment you lose your own boundaries. Police planned a drug buy with 35-year-old Kayla Cervantes, suspecting her of dealing fentanyl. When she saw a patrol car nearby at the meeting spot on Eastern Avenue, Cervantes panicked and sped off.
So you're southbound Walker.
Come back northbound Walker, northbound.
Clear northbound Walker.
Through the Casey's gas station parking lot. Now John's still in the parking lot.
Clear eastbound.
Officer going back. West on 240. West on 240. Get her now, Barton. Still westbound.
She ran red lights, drove into oncoming lanes, and nearly caused a crash in busy traffic. The pursuit ended when officers performed a TVI maneuver near I-240, flipping her vehicle on its side. No one was hurt. Inside the car, M30 fentanyl, methamphetamine, heroin, and drug paraphernalia. Cervantes, wanted in 3 counties, was arrested at the scene. The final night of the year could be a turning point, but which direction it turns depends on the choices made just moments before.
Give us a code 10, I'm gonna spike it.
It wasn't the trail that was dangerous that morning, it was the driver. Thurston County, Washington, March 6, 2024. A 29-year-old man gave a false name during a traffic stop, then fled. Suspected of DUI, he sped onto the Chehalis Western Trail at over 60 miles per hour, forcing pedestrians to leap aside.
In the middle of the trail, there's cars were driving. We're eastbound 26th. 30-6 is going for pit. Good pit, good hit.
Eastbound 36 pit.
TBI. He's still going. Reversing eastbound. 5-9, he's in reverse. Hit a camper. Got him blocked in. Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
The driver continued to resist, forcing police to break the window and use a taser. Drug paraphernalia was found inside the vehicle. 2 civilians were also slightly struck while trying to avoid the car. Already wanted for multiple felonies, he now faces new charges for eluding and DUI. You can lie about your name, but the consequences will always know exactly who you are. A white sedan stopped at a gas station in Henderson, North Carolina. A man with a rifle stepped out, but before he could enter the store, someone inside fired through the glass toward a nearby SUV. Gunfire was returned by a man in a blue shirt, joined by another shooter from the vehicle. Both retreated toward the side of the store. 3 suspects were arrested at the scene. The firearm was later recovered. A public moment of tension, with consequences that won't fade easily. A traffic stop in Florida turned violent while a 2-month-old sat quietly in the back seat.
He wants to talk to you out here. Is that all you're? Yeah. I'll watch it for you. He's alright. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell. I'll make sure they're alright. I got babies.
One passenger, Paris Wilder, refused to cooperate. He pulled a short rifle and shot a deputy in the leg. Officers returned fire.
Shit. I'm hit! Shot through the rifle!
Wilder was shot and did not survive. With 23 priors, his last move ended a long trail of bad choices. July 12th, 2023, Interstate 40, Arkansas. 2 gray Teslas were racing at over 90 miles per hour. One exited, the other passed officers at 92 in a 65 zone.
Stopping up here, be careful. again, go again. I got it.
Stop sticks took out all 4 tires, yet he kept fleeing until a pity maneuver spun the car. He then rammed a patrol unit before finally giving up.
He hit 24's car.
Officers found marijuana, a digital scale, and no insurance. The driver was under 25 and had paid $500 to borrow the car for a birthday trip. He thought it was just a ride to Dallas, but some shortcuts don't save time. They just fast-track you to consequences.
Right on, Ashford Street, head.
One wrong choice, and the chase began in Chester County, July 11th, 2024. Deputies stopped Eric Bernard Jones. His license was suspended.
It's going to be on a white truck. South Carolina 28 is 602 Alpha Golf Romeo. 602 AGR. 20 is going to be at Chester High School.
Hey, what's going on, boss? Go ahead and sit down the car for me.
Okay. Hold on a minute, man. You roll the window. Man, let me roll the window. I got to shut it to roll the window. Man, come on, man.
When asked to step out, he fled.
Go on. The bypass. Right on, Ashford Street, head 4 south.
1050.
The chase ended in a crash on Ashford Road. K9 Sammy helped take him down. One reckless decision uncovered everything. On that road, it wasn't the stop that changed his future. It was the weight of what he carried. On March 21st, 2024, Chicago police stopped 26-year-old Dexter Reed Jr. for not wearing a seatbelt. He refused to roll down his windows.
Hey, don't roll the window up. Don't roll the window up. Do not roll the window up.
Do not roll it up.
Open the door now.
The door.
Now.
Unlock the door.
Now. Open the door now. Open the door now. Fernando Neighbors, 10-1, 10-1.
Suddenly, Reed fired first, hitting an officer. Police responded with 96 shots in 41 seconds. Reed collapsed, and a gun was found on the passenger seat. One officer was injured, 4 others were safe. Reed did not survive. Tension on the road doesn't always come from the situation itself, but from how each person chooses to react. Staying calm might be the only thing keeping it from crossing the line. Wilshire officers spotted a stolen car turning onto San Vicente Boulevard just after 1 p.m., driven by 21-year-old Ian Jimenez. When they confirmed the alert, Jimenez sped off and crashed into another car, injuring a community member.
Hey, don't move! Clear. Where'd he go?
He was found exiting a house, resisted the dog, and fled again before being caught by a second K9 team.
2 or 15, let me know when your positions are to start.
Let go! Let's go! Let's go!
Jimenez was spotted walking out of a house, resisting a police K-9 before taking off again.
He's over!
Jimenez was apprehended by the 2nd K-9 team just a block away. He was taken for treatment for dog bite injuries. When someone chooses to run instead of facing the consequences, the pain usually doesn't disappear. It just arrives later and hits harder. In April 2024, in Salmon Creek, Washington, police hunted 2 suspects in a Hazel Dell van carjacking.
Stop! Stop! Hands out of your pockets! What's up? You're gonna get bit by the dog! Get your hands out of your pockets! Get back! You guys get back!
Witnesses said the male suspect was armed and fled with a female accomplice. Minutes later, they found the stolen van behind the American Legion.
You're gonna get bit by the dog! That's a gun! Fast! Here! Knox! Here!
Benjamin Woods, 41, emerged from a restroom pointing a gun at deputies.
Dude, you're gonna get shot!
Multiple shots were fired and Woods did not survive. No one else was hurt and the female suspect remains at large. Choose an armed standoff with police and the door to freedom closes faster than any sentence. If you get my point, comment yes. It wasn't a stolen car or a high-speed SUV, but a mountain bike that led state troopers on an unusual pursuit caught entirely on Dashcam. The rider performed a wheelie and had no visible plate, drawing police attention. When asked to stop, he accelerated instead, weaving through terrain inaccessible to patrol vehicles. More officers joined in, but the rider used footpaths and off-road routes to break the line of sight. Eventually, the pursuit was called off. No charges were filed in connection with the incident. Some escapes are physical, others are temporary. Sooner or later, the road narrows, and the law catches up. In Pleasant Prairie, an officer tried to stop a driver who ran a stop sign. Instead of pulling over, the driver accelerated, reaching over 100 miles per hour and crossing into Illinois.
Good sticks outbound from 95th. Right tires starting to deflate here. I'm gonna try to get in front, slow down. Box again. 2-9, we're in Illinois. I'm gonna box him in again up here. I'm in front of him. Let's see if we can get a guess. 2-9 intentional contact. 2 squads have been hit. We need to end this.
Multiple attempts to deflate the tires failed, until a final move brought the chase to a safe end. Along the way, the suspect struck several police vehicles, but was taken into custody without further resistance. The smallest violations reveal the biggest risks, especially when someone's not just running from a ticket, but from accountability. November 26, 2024, officers spotted a white Maserati linked to a domestic violence call. The driver, Andre Jones, refused to stop and led police on a high-speed chase.
Anybody else in the car with you?
Shows some pursuit of 1 grand from first. And a 4 female with
The pursuit ended behind an apartment complex. Jones got out, walked into the alley, and pointed 2 guns at officers. He fired multiple rounds. Police returned fire. Jones was taken to the hospital, but did not survive. No officers were injured. When anger and fear mix with firepower, no one wins. Do you believe anyone holding 2 loaded weapons should be considered an imminent threat? If yes, comment yes below. April 2nd, 2023, a 911 call reported 2 men breaking into cars at Line Creek Preserve. When officers spotted their black Toyota Camry, the suspects fled, speeding into oncoming traffic at 85 miles per hour through Georgia 54 and Georgia 74 in Peachtree City.
Wrong side of the road, westbound. Gotcha, 54, 74, 85 miles. Clear.
Clear on kids.
Dashcam footage shows them weaving against traffic. 2 PIT attempts failed. A final PIT on a narrow street stopped the car. Both suspects ran but were caught. Anthony Dixon and Anisha Christopher were arrested. The car was filled with stolen wallets and IDs. They now face nearly 20 charges across multiple counties. Glendale, Wisconsin. Police responded to a report of 2 women loading carts with merchandise at a Kohl's without checking sizes or prices. One woman walked out with her arms full without paying. As officers blocked the getaway SUV, the driver, Robert Hill, rammed 2 patrol cars and fled the scene.
Just hit both squads. Hands! Show his hands! Hands! Different squad. Hands! Stop now! Stop now!
768 on the highway. We're going to be exiting on the Bayshore Drive. ASU 5215 going through the Arlington parking. Male black driver. White meter. He's got a flat tire going around across Chubby's Cheesesteak. Speeds are westbound, gonna come back out into Bayshore. found on Bay Shore Drive passing Ulta. Again, ASU 5215. Speeds are 40. There's no traffic. Go northbound crossing the rotunda.
He did check multiple cars with
1050 airbag deployment by Zoomies. 1050.
crashing.
Hands! Show me your hands! Getting stuff up. Stop! Get on the ground! I'm down!
The pursuit ended when he lost control and crashed into a construction site. Hill was charged with fleeing police, reckless endangerment, and retail theft. Both women, ages 29 and 18, were also charged with theft. Stealing may seem simple until you're facing prison, a record, and a courtroom instead of a checkout counter.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do it now! Get on the do it now!
Hands out the window! Hands out the window!
Hands up!
Keep your hands up! Keep them up! Keep them up!
Step out!
Step out of the car! Step out of the car! Step out of the car! Step out! Keep your hands up to where I can see.
Stop it!
Newport Beach, California. On the night of April 17th, 2025, an officer saw a motorcycle run a red light and initiated a stop. The rider, 45-year-old Jeffrey Sterling, complied at first.
What's that?
People have been almost hitting me all day. And I'm trying to
Okay, you want to come over here and just take a seat right here?
No, I don't want to take a seat
just,
right
I'm telling you, take a seat right here. Come here.
I don't care if it's
Stop. Come here. Get off the bike.
No.
Sit down.
No.
Sit down, dude. Come here.
I don't want to come here. No.
He's uncooperative.
But when told to sit down, he refused. Sterling approached the officer, struck him in the head, and grabbed the taser from his belt.
Just have him step it up.
As Sterling pointed the taser at the officer's head, the officer fired to defend himself.
Stop it!
Sterling was transported to the hospital but didn't survive. When someone chooses violence over compliance, the outcome may come fast and cannot be undone. Arkansas, January 17th, 2023. A blue Ford F-150 with no rear license plate sped down I-40, catching the attention of state police. When signaled to stop, the driver accelerated, turning a routine check into a citywide pursuit. The truck recklessly tore through busy intersections, school zones, and residential streets. Police attempted multiple Pite maneuvers, and at one point the vehicle lost control, nearly hitting a cyclist during a hard break. Despite overheated brakes and several collisions, the driver kept fleeing until the truck was disabled.
Get out of the ground now! Get off the ground! Get down! Face down!
Suspect Holland was arrested on charges including felony fleeing, assault on an officer, possession of meth, and reckless driving. Some roads don't lead to freedom, they take you straight into the hands of the law. On November 12, 2023, in Okaloosa County,
where's our car?
22-year-old Marquis Jackson was arrested for alleged car theft and threats.
No.
While handcuffed in a patrol car, Deputy Jesse Hernandez heard a pop and believed he'd been shot, prompting gunfire from him and a sergeant.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! You I'm here!
Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Get back! Where is he?
In the car! I ain't shot! In the car! Oh!
43, give me traffic. Shots fired. Shots fired. I got a deputy down.
No one was hurt and no weapon was found. Investigators later revealed the sound came from an acorn hitting the roof. It's a clear reminder that overreacting can create unnecessary risks. Staying calm and assessing first is key to keeping everyone safe. Mistakes in judgment can begin with a single sound. If you believe this could have ended without a gun being fired, comment yes. A Florida Highway Patrol officer spotted a sport bike with no plates speeding down the freeway. The rider ignored lights and sirens, accelerating into traffic. He ran red lights, swerved between lanes, and even drove into oncoming traffic in an attempt to escape. With support from an aerial unit, officers tracked every move from above. At the next intersection, a patrol car executed a precise intercept maneuver, disabling the bike without serious injury. The rider was arrested on the spot. He was later identified as a convicted felon in possession of a firearm with no motorcycle license. Charges are now pending. A twist of the throttle may feel like freedom, but when the chase ends, the price often begins. Would you call it worth it? A tense foot pursuit through an apartment complex unfolded as officers moved to arrest 16-year-old murder suspect Ricardo Ramirez. Ramirez was accused of fatally shooting 39-year-old Alejandro Lopez Lechuga earlier that day. During a traffic stop on Cooper Colony Drive, he fled on foot with a rifle in hand.
Hey, hands in the air! Hands in the air! Go!
Footage shows the suspect running between buildings before being struck by gunfire and collapsing. Ramirez was hospitalized and now faces murder charges. The path of escape may stretch only a few hundred meters, but it always leads further away from the chance to turn back. January 27, 2024, Lathrop, California. Officers responded to a domestic disturbance call involving 40-year-old Juan Valdez. As they tried to question him, Valdez jumped into a Nissan sedan and sped off.
Right now? 13, clear, copy 20. Boy, we have one taken off. 20 is going to be an 8, David, Williams, 589. That you tried to shut them last night. And we're going to be going westbound Castlewood, 815.
Copy, westbound Castlewood.
Northbound Rosewood, 60 miles. And stand by for the next turn. We're going westbound on Rock. It's just going the wrong way for a second here.
Copy, westbound Rock, and we have fugitives unit bound 21.
Just tried to 245 Boy 13 with his vehicle.
Boy 13, his tires coming apart.
Copy, now you're coming in.
Yeah, surveillance.
Cross towards the meeting, trying to carjack somebody.
The chase cut through neighborhoods before hitting Interstate 5. Valdez pushed the car until it gave out. He bailed on foot, weaving through traffic, and tried to carjack a passing Honda Accord. A Lathrop officer fired, hitting Valdez. He was treated at the scene, arrested, and now faces 5 felony charges. On that highway, what began inside a home nearly turned deadly for a stranger because one man chose flight over accountability. What would you do if a shoplifter stepped on the gas with your partner on the hood? LaQuandra Borden was stopped for suspected shoplifting.
You're being detained right now for shoplifting, okay? What is he looking for? Oh, ma'am. Turn out the car! Get out of the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Put in park! Put in park! Put in park!
Seconds later, she jumped into the SUV and took off. 2 officers were still hanging on. She slammed into a patrol car, reversed, and kept fleeing while an officer tried to pull her out from the passenger side. Another officer fired and she was hit in the arm. She was arrested and charged with multiple offenses. What could have ended with a fine turned into 7 years behind bars. If you were there, would you have pulled the trigger? Comment yes if you would.
It's in 38.
How far would you go just to avoid a traffic stop? Atlanta, Georgia, November 20th, 2020. When officers tried to stop a driver who ignored turn signals, he hit the gas and fled, triggering a pursuit across city streets.
It's in 80. Rugby Avenue. Right hand turn on the back of the street. Like 85 south. Medium walk. Vehicles driving the wrong way in Interstate 85. Crossing over top of Terrace. And he's still rolling left on Cleveland Ave. Down the road, almost at the pedestrian, Springdale Road. Getting out the vehicle, Springdale Road.
Edward Lee Brown Jr. sped through neighborhoods, ran stop signs, and drove the wrong way on I-85. Officers attempted 3 Pi-T maneuvers, but the chase only ended when his car became disabled. He was taken into custody without further incident. No injuries were reported, but the legal consequences were substantial. Every reckless turn to escape the present only drives you deeper into a future you can't control. A rifle tucked in a jacket, a handgun drawn in a front yard argument. San Diego, California, April 14th, 2025. A witness called 911 after seeing Enrique Cortez Jr. fire a shot. SWAT, K-9, and specialized units were dispatched. Cortez jumped into a white Ford F-150 and fled.
Can you tell the description of the white truck, please? Older F-150, white color, white.
Hey, I got my dog! I got my dog! I got my dog! Go! Right here.
The pursuit ended in a cul-de-sac on 26th Street. Cortez crashed into a pergola, then revved the engine. SWAT officers opened fire, striking him.
Get your hands out the fucking window!
Turn of the chase and every life in its path. He stopped at first, then floored the gas. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, night of November 3rd, 2024. A Louisiana state trooper tried to pull over a Chevrolet Suburban for speeding. The driver pretended to comply, then suddenly sped away.
The leading unit. We're continuing north.
Alright, we're turning north on College. Northbound on College. Taking a right again, back on Bell.
I think we could do share the block though. I've never had an element escape.
The SUV hit over 100 miles per hour through neighborhoods, cutting across grass and backyards. For 20 minutes, he dodged patrols until crashing into a utility pole. When the Suburban reversed and rammed a cruiser, officers opened fire. The vehicle lurched forward, struck a tree, and flipped onto its side. Tyler Pugh, 33, suffered minor injuries and was arrested on outstanding warrants. Sometimes the difference between surrender and resistance is 1 second, but the outcome can last a lifetime.
Speeds are...
Get in! Police spotted a suspicious car fleeing from Del City to Oklahoma City. It didn't stop until officers used a tactical maneuver near Pennsylvania and Reno. The driver, Deshane Jefferson, 34, was wanted for a felony warrant out of Jackson County. During the chase, he tossed a loaded magazine from the car. A pistol was later found inside the vehicle.
We're gonna be northbound.
Box over, we're looking for the female in the driver's seat.
I believe so. We're gonna be getting westbound from Sunny Lane. We're getting on the 40th of the TBI, just on the on-ramp, westbound. In the middle lane right now, coming to the outside lane. Traffic's coming to moderate. Speeds are approximately TBI. Okay.
Jefferson was arrested without further resistance. He now faces charges for felony gun possession, reckless fleeing, and avoiding arrest related to a past shooting in Texas. A felony record should be a warning, not a cycle to repeat. Every high-speed chase starts with one choice, and too often, it ends with a lifelong consequence. Thanks for watching till the end. These chases remind us how real the danger is, and how brave our officers are. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe.